Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome to episode 12 of Dracula's Revenge as Wallachia. Today might be the day where we willingly go to war with the Ottomans, which might seem a little bit ridiculous, however, hear me out. The Ottomans are at war with Venice, the Knights, Hamburg, Aachen, and Friesland, all of which are rather far away to a certain degree. Venice is not particularly the strongest. In fact, they found themselves in a war with Burgundy for some reason. I guess they did a bit too much aggressive expansion. However, they are succeeding, and they have France on their side. At least I think so. Yes, okay. They have France on their side, which means they will probably peace out of the punitive war rather quickly. Now, Venice is not really to be, trifled with a little bit. They do have 21,000 troops and a pretty decent economic base to fuel some mercenaries. The Knights also will require the Ottomans to, obviously send an entire detachment of troops here. Looks to me like they're sending about, 13,000? Maybe 14,000 troops, somewhere around those lines. And the Ottomans are actually moving all the way through my territory to try and reach their way over to Friesland, very far away. And in that meantime, Constantinople is very ripe for the picking. Very ripe indeed, because for some reason, despite the impenetrable nature that Constantinople had in real life, the game does not reflect that in its defensiveness, which is odd in my opinion, and I always thought that should be changed. But today is not the day to talk about the inaccuracies for Constantinople. Today it's the day to reclaim it for the Christian faith. It's time to retake it for the proper Romanian peoples. I think that was a good enough speech to start off and say, yeah, I'm just going to try and take Constantinople. Release, apparently not Byzantium here, because I think they lose their core there. But Byzantium does have a few cores here and there, and I think I'll release them as a vassal for reconquest and such. Don't know how that'll work with the royal marriage, but we'll deal with that later. That doesn't matter right now. That's totally unimportant. Anyways, as of right now, what we can do is call in Austria, which would actually be a really big help. See how they have a pretty decent number of men there. Hopefully they can do something. We'll figure things out as they go. And, Bohemia, Austria, and I total somewhere around maybe 80,000 troops, which is not so bad. I think we stand a decent chance here, at least. I think so. So, we'll see what we can do here. So Austria, we can go for something simple like Silistre. This is the day that will be sung for generations, as we begin the conquest of Ottoman land. The sides have been sized up, they have significant artillery. But we're gonna rush Constantinople right off the bat for that quick siege. The Ottomans will be at war with multiple people who, hopefully they can help us out a little bit here by moving their men in this general direction. I'm gonna go for some quick conquests right off the bat and see if we can stand on the city of the world's desire for a few seconds here. The Ottomans are actually going to be sieging down Venice for quite a while. Venice, who is rather impressive, actually, in their size and capabilities. So we're going to see what we can do here. I think people will sing about this day for generations if it, actually works. We don't know if it works yet, but we're going to see what we can do with this siege. We don't have that much siege ability on it, to be honest with you. It's not fantastic, but the signs are looking interesting. We're a little bit outnumbered, but not the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, and I don't think Muscovy's gonna come trucking along to help us out at any point in time, so we're just gonna see what we can do with this. We're gonna take it slow and see what we can pull off. Let's see indeed. Now, Bohemia, your job is... What are you doing, actually? Where are you? Bohemia? That's a good question. So Austria's here. Bohemia, I'm guessing, is... Yes, the other stack on that fort. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to take it a little bit slow. Ooh, I didn't need cruel right now. That's not what I wanted. I don't need more unrest, thank you. Don't like how that stack's looking. Don't like how that's looking at all. Austria, that's a bad move. Ridiculously bad move. Stab hit as well? Yes, that's precisely what I was looking for today. How did you know? Thank you, game. What else are we looking for here? This group. I don't like this. Because Pest is unhappy for some reason. Cruel war exhaustion controlled by a very unruly burghers. That seems to be the issue, but 2 months says they'll come back just fine. 2 months, perhaps. Don't like how the Ottomans are eyeing me up here. Support of Bohemia, please. I require this aid. They're definitely coming for me. I'm gonna have to back off of that. Yeah. No way. That is a powerful Ottoman stack. The only way I can beat that is with the aid of some allies. Instead, I'm gonna back up over here. Maybe set Bohemia on siege, just for now. Try and take some territory. Some quick land over here. The primary things that I want in this war is A, Silistra, B, this province right here, C, Constantinople. The 3 things I require. That's it. Just those things. I also happen to have something over here in the east, which I can easily walk around and go over, grab this little province here, this one here, maybe backsiege them a little bit, while they are occupying some other areas. I think I'm going to stand maybe 1k. I'm a little afraid of AI occasionally just dipping off of forts. Oh, that is a bad error. Okay, we'll have to deal with them. I think for now, we're just going to have to survive with this awful, garbage, disgusting 015 air. I don't have the prestige to disinherit him. Or else Bohemia does not help me in this war, which is kind of crucial. Very important to keep them on our side here. I don't think Akkoyolnu is going to do anything right now. Ooh, the Ottomans have pieced out with their enemies. Not good. On the bright side, they will die over here in this area. I won't state that, though. That's a bad idea. But I will swap off to fort defense to make that a little harder to grab. 92% is actually really good. Maybe I should state it just so that it takes them a while. Is that the best use of my admin? Probably not. But is it the best use for this war? Probably. Because they're using Karamanese siege ability, so that's maximum attrition for them. I think I will do it. Oh, apparently it doesn't cost me anything. Fair enough. Oh no, it does, but you have a core there as well. Also, fair enough. I could get rid of this instead of coring it at all. Once we're done. We're in the 129% fort defense. If I really wanted to, I could go the extra step further and give it to the boyars after paying for it. For an extra 25, but I don't think I'll need to go that far today. I've lost my general, which is a massive shame. I'll stand on this for a quick second then. Maybe I'll bring this guy over here. If I can, I'd like to request a general. It's not really what I'm looking for. Under siege, so I can't really give that to them. It's not the best general, but he'll do. All I need is the siege of the city of the world's desire to get them under my wing, to crush any idea that they'll be able to stop me. This will take them, hopefully, a ridiculous amount of time. It's 2 entire months per siege cycle, but I have the feeling they'll defy all logic and take it at 14 anyway. Same thing in this area, defensive edict all the way. 129 on there as well. Please not 14. Good, fantastic. That's another 2 months of attrition. You do love to see that. Okay, my heart's kind of racing, which is weird, because I'm really just watching units move on a map, but at the same time, it is rather exhilarating. So let me take that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that tech. Maybe it would have been better to take this, and then do this later on so it costs less. Save some points in that duration, but well. You know what I could do? Now that I think of it, why wouldn't I just get a couple more cannons? Why wouldn't I just build a couple cannons? This is going to be a lengthy siege anyway. I might as well do it. Looks like they've managed to take just Tyrol at this point. And Austria is an absolute sieging madman. An absolute powerhouse of the art of cannon barrages, I guess. For taking Edirne in a quick few months. Glad to have Austria on my side today. Yeah, what I'm most concerned about is actually being able to crack Constantinople down. I've lost Trebizond finally, after 26,000 casualties and attrition, which I love to see. A loan from Venice. Interesting offer, however... Oh, in fact, that's actually a really, really good offer. See, these ones are 4% interest, but this one's 3% interest. Might have to. That would pay off, not the Venetian one, but I'll pay off this one. That'll save me some money in the long run. Okay, I don't really have a choice on that one. All I need is Constantinople, and I'll bring these guys over here as well. The Ottomans are high, which is great for them, I guess. What would we take? This, and this, right? So I can release Byzantium as a vassal starting in Edirne. They get cores all over this area, all over Greece as well, which is fantastic for us. So I'll see if that's useful. The Ottomans are moving around, and they're going for all the Austrian mountain forts, but if Austria manages to pull them off, that would be ridiculous, because they did just waste some military power on that. Ooh, did I just get unjustified demands minus 20%? Is that a joke? Oh, that's too kind. That's... Justified demands, so aggressive expansion impact, fantastic. I mean, I could really use that. I'm taking a lot of land out of the Ottomans today. Hopefully, at least. And then, what was that other thing it gave me? That was unjustified demands, wasn't it? I think so? Yeah, minus 20%. Ooh, that is spicy, I have to admit. Ooh, baby, that's spicy. Good stuff. Not sure what Austria's thinking over here. They should definitely be fighting that. Okay, now, Bohemia sieging, fantastic. The Cossacks are making me annoyed. Don't want the burghers to be upset. I'd rather the Cossacks be upset than the burghers. Because then those Hungarian separatists would rise a little slower. Oh, you love to see that. Constantinople has fallen, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that is some nice stuff. I'm not putting on epic enough music for the conquest of Constantinople today. Birth of a Global Empire, I feel, is most appropriate for today. Maybe I should put on something here, but I don't think I'll be fighting very much. National unrest could go a long way, actually, because of how many rebels I'm gonna get from my war exhaustion. That could go a long way, actually. Getting that national unrest could be quite nice. Especially for the Hungarian separatists. The Poles will have to sit tight for a little while, unless I want to increase their, increase their autonomy. Which I'm feeling inclined to do. Over here, it hurts a little bit less than it does over here. Because this is lower dev, but I need everyone to stay loyal while I'm undertaking this gross task. I need the Ottomans to fall today. Need them to fall hard. I really thought I needed Muscovy for this, but so far it looks like we're doing okay. Constantinople's gone. Constantinia, I really should be saying that instead. Looks like we might grab Maria as well, or Anabolu. Anabolu, sorry. And they are dealing damage to my eastern portions, but they're taking massive attrition because of it. Which is brilliant. Let's see what else we can do. The western side's almost done. I might actually want to meet them in the east here. As soon as Bohemia is done, they can follow suit and maybe help me out a little. We'll see. Or even better, actually, I should try and defend Austria's land. Or Austria's land, sorry. There we go. I'm gonna try and get Bohemia to help me out. We're gonna see if we can scare them off of Vienna, because I don't need Austria leaving this war. Definitely don't need that. We're making good gains, but some things are more important than the gains. That's gonna happen today, huh? Don't have much else I can do about that. Let's look at our war enemies and see how that's going. 105,000. Oh, they're terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I'm scared just looking at the Ottoman force. That's a 4-6. I cannot fight that with a 3-3. No way. Unless I can catch them in a fort on our side. But I don't think I can. I lost cars, but that's okay. That fort's meant to be lost. As for Circassia, I'm not quite so sure about that. I'm stuck between trying to help out Austria and trying to help out Circassia. Why am I at medium, actually? Oh, they're just overwhelmingly, disgustingly broken, that's why. Can't even fathom how I'm winning this war. That's basically what my AI is thinking. How am I even doing this? As for the military engineer, do I need him? I'm gonna say no. We've done all we can with the forts here. I'm gonna let him go for now. The discipline might be more important, so I can deal some damage. Actually, Bohemia might go for that instead. It's a loss for the Austrians, yeah, no way. I'm gonna try and siege down this fort for them, though. See if we can help them out here. I don't need Austria leaving. They're still really okay with fighting this war. How about if we can get you to be... How about defensive? Would you help me out here? Or offensive? I need you to deal with this. I know I can mark territories, but I can't quite mark armies, I don't think. No, I can't. Can't mark my my vassals to go and grab this, but he'll go grab it himself, which is great. Okay, I don't have to deal with that then, which is good. The Ottomans are coming back. Making gains +5. Debatable, but sure, I'll take you up on that suggestion. I'll have to burn this down to make it quick. Yeah, the Ottomans are starting to funnel in here through the east. Clear offer would make them accept it. If I could grab Silistra and this, maybe I'd be okay with a peace deal. Maybe. Ah, Circassia decided to leave immediately. Okay, how's this looking? This would be acceptable. They wouldn't allow me to take... No, they wouldn't allow me to take this, but this would be possible. I could start off with this and 76 ducats, but do I want to fight further? Do I have the fighting willpower? Maybe. Maybe for a little longer. Crimea's gonna start getting cracked down by the Ottomans, but if we can help out Austria just enough... Actually, let me get you to... Yeah, go be offensive. Go fight somewhere. Or siege or something. Like, go, move. Bohemia, kill something. Like, go and, can't do objective there. Can I do this? Bohemia, go do this, please. Like, go, do something. I'm over here chilling. Austria, go do something as well. I don't know, Austria, go over here. Please, go do something. Like, you don't have to hang out around here. You really don't. We have this covered. I will indeed help you siege this down. You don't need... Okay, you know what? You can better siege it down yourself then. I'm heading out. They both dogpile on. Disgusting. me see if I can come over here and try and deal with some of the slight uprisings over here. Silistra, I don't want that to fall. It might, though. Unless we grab that? Okay, hold on. Never mind, they did grab it. Shame. If I grab Silistra again, maybe I can end this frivolous war. Selenik, I might be able to fight him on there, actually. Oh, but now I'm starting to see 30,000 or more Ottomans. All in one area. Once I do this, no, they would not be intimidated. So, are both of you not gonna... So, you're not gonna, like, be actually offensive? You're just gonna help out Austria. Okay, I see many flaws in AI targeting today. I certainly do, yes. I certainly do. We had a good start, but I need you to, you know, continue that momentum a little. The Ottomans are at high again. They wouldn't even accept this now, because they need to be at medium. That making gains modifier is a little higher than I would have thought it would have been. The good question is, would I be able to fight this? And would they... At 0%, I'm not sure they would actually come over and help. But am I willing to take that bet? A little bit, but not really. I really wish I had allies in this war, cough cough. But no, I don't, for some reason. Am I willing to place my bets? A little bit, but with a little bit of extra oomph on that. I will fight this battle, but in a different way. Yeah. One thing's for certain, they will bring in these guys, but they don't have cavalry. I think I'm willing to take this fight. If we can funnel everyone in like this, then maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. Easy war, easy battle. Move over to Selenik, please. No rest for the worry. Sorry, that was a bad pun. See, oh, there we go. Ottomans at low. That's what we needed. A solid victory against the Ottomans. Looks like we're doing quite well, actually. I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd be able to win that battle. In fact, the mercenaries are entirely useless, but they're there for spirit and for loans, I guess. I can demand this money back from the Ottomans if I find myself with some leftover war score. But yeah, it looks like they're not going to get very far anymore. If they take back Tyrol, maybe we'd, you know, be able to do something today. Instead of just me doing, like, the majority of it. That's fine. Let me try and go for the stack wipe if I can. 3rd of October is not quite a stack wipe. Unless I can pull some sort of miracle here. No. But I can grab it on here, because that's the 21st of October. No morale tick. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm explaining things I don't really need to explain. Okay, great. I think I set a timer for today. Oh, speak of the devil, huh? Well, there it is. They might try and step back onto Constantinople, or Constantinia, sorry. But do I care that much? A little bit. It is a lot of guys. But they've lost a total of 70,000 men in this war. Yeah, how does that taste, huh, Ottomans? How does that taste? How does losing your capital to the Wallachians taste, Ottomans? Probably a little too bittersweet for their preferences. As I continue to take land along here. Now let's see if we can get Bohemia on our side. We need them for a giant push here. Come on, Bohemia, stop doing whatever you're doing over here. Yeah, they're defending Austria for God knows what reason, I don't know. Because they felt like it. Yes, let's go with that. It was the fun thing to do, apparently. Am I willing to risk a 7% so that Bohemia could sit here and do nothing? Probably not. I'm more likely to grab this peace deal once Austria takes this right here. Yeah, no, I'm not willing to risk that. I want to take Constantinople, but I don't think it'll happen. Instead, I'll split them in two and take Edirne, I think. Which will be one key fort taken, and I can split them right in half. Release Byzantium as a vassal, actually. Better than taking Constantinople. And unless I can take more land, which I could, yeah. Maybe I should. Complete another state. Perhaps, yes. I think that'll work just fine, and I'll take a bit of money. Okay. This peace deal will happen tomorrow, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry, I teased you a little bit, because today, we're going to end off today's episode. Unfortunately, we've gone over the time for today's episode. Next, we'll go and grab this peace deal, hopefully look to the future of punishing the Ottomans further and further. For now, though, this is Quarbit signing off, hoping you had a fun time here, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to the following March patrons. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quagersol, Rising Runner, and DLNM. In the $5 tier, we have Odie, and in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for helping out the channel, it means a lot to me, and as always, I can't possibly thank you enough.